mass shooting in Maryland left multiple people dead on Thursday afternoon. The shooting took place at Columbia Machine Incorporated, where the suspect shot 4 victims, 3 of which were pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect then fled prior to law enforcement arriving. A description of the suspect was released to additional officers in the area, and the suspect was quickly located by Maryland State Police. A shootout broke out between a trooper and the suspect, with both suffering injuries and getting transported for medical treatment. The FBI and ATF have joined the investigation into the mass shooting. Former Grand Rapids, Michigan police officer Chris Schur will be charged with second-degree murder during a traffic stop in Michigan in April. Officer Chris Schur was booked into a county jail after he turned himself in following the announcement of the charges. Earlier Thursday, prosecutors charged Schur with second-degree murder. County prosecutor Chris Becker said Schur turned himself in to authorities. At a press conference with city leaders, Mayor Rosalind Bliss said the incident has shaken the city, and she thanked the residents of Grand Rapids for their patience. Police Chief Eric Winstrom announced that the department plans to suspend Schur without pay pending termination. He said he respected the county prosecutor's decision and called him a fair man. In what was billed as a primetime hearing to unveil new evidence and video footage, the January 6th Select Committee investigating the attack on the U.S. Capitol provided more context and witness accounts of what happened that day. NBC's Bree Jackson has more.
There's probably about 300 Proud Boys. They're marching eastbound.
Never before seen video from January 6th. An eye-opening look at what happened that day.
Carnage. It was chaos.
Capitol Police Officer Carolyn Edwards was seriously injured. She was one of the witnesses during the first public hearing of the committee investigating the attack.
I just remember that moment of stepping behind the line and just seeing the absolute war zone that the West Front had become.
This British documentary filmmaker followed a far-right extremist group.
I documented the crowd turn from protesters to rioters to insurrectionists.
Committee members say this is all part of their effort to lay out events leading to the violent siege.
We can't sweep what happened under the rug. The American people deserve answers.
They say former President Trump stoked anger among supporters and encouraged the storming of the Capitol, feeding the lie that the 2020 election was stolen. Former Attorney General William Barr told the committee he assured Trump that was false.
I told the president it was.
Trump's daughter Ivanka backed Barr.
It affected my perspective. I respect Attorney General Barr. So I accepted what he was saying.
Many Republicans dismissed the committee's work as political theater.
This hearing is not about solutions. It's about trying to blame President Trump in a fashion to change the outcome of the midterms.
Tonight, I say this to my Republican colleagues who are defending the indefensible. There will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain.
This is the first of several hearings uncovering what happened on January 6th and the former president's role. In Washington, Bree Jackson for NBC News.